So you want to invest in stocks, but you're a beginner. You want to build a huge portfolio. You want to get your feet wet, but you're not really sure to how to go about it. Well, in this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you guys 3 steps on how you can get started investing in the stock market, even if you don't have any prior knowledge or you have like no idea how this stuff even works. Okay, and before we get into this video, this is not financial advice. This is just what I would do if I could go back, if I could talk to myself and basically give myself advice years ago. Like if I could have done this when I started investing and I didn't know anything, probably could have kept from making so many mistakes. So this is just what I would tell myself, not financial advice. You do whatever you want to do, whatever you think's best. All right, so step one. Step one, what you have to do, you have to start saving money. All right, guys, you have to start saving money. And what we're actually going to be using is a company called mint.com. Okay, you all have heard me talk about mint.com plenty of times in the past. All right, plenty of times in the past. And you can either use mint.com or you can use Personal Capital. It's kind of up to you, but they're 2 of the biggest companies for this. So, like I was saying, first step, you have to have excess money to invest. So if you don't have a whole lot of money, a whole lot of extra money, it's going to be hard for you to start to invest in the stock market. I know that's a given, but it's just something I want to get out of the way. So if you don't have a whole lot of extra money, get on board with one of these budgeting apps and start tracking your spending and understand, like, do I actually have a whole lot of extra money at the end of the month? Or am I spending more than I'm making? Like, you have to understand your current financial situation before you can start to get that money to invest. All right, so that's step one. All right, guys, so we've gotten step one out of the way. Step two is going to be, we're going to go to a company called Acorns. All right, and then we're going to start investing our money either using their moderately aggressive or their aggressive type of investing. All right, we're going to set up a Roth IRA, which, if y'all don't know, is a retirement account where your money is taxed up front. It's taxed going in, okay? And then you get tax advantages when you go to take your money out. Now, I've already made another video on this. I might put like a card right here. That way you guys can click on that video if you want. But we're going to set up a retirement account, all right? Now, this account is very good for people that make under a certain income limit. Like, I'll also link to that. You can look at the income limits, etc. I'm not going to bore you all with that type of thing right now, but you can deposit up to $6,000 or up to $7,000 if you're 50 or older. All right, guys. So I just want to give you guys like a little insight on Acorns. If you go into my account, you can see I've been using their moderately aggressive plan. Now, I'm not in a Roth IRA. This is a regular brokerage account, but I've been using their moderately aggressive portfolio that they automatically pick stocks for me. All right, I'm not picking the stocks. They're picking them for me. And you can see over the last year, I started investing in this in January and consistently putting money in. You can see that it's returned 14.46%. That's how much I'm up basically in the year of 2020. All right, 14.46%. So I'm pretty happy with it, and that's with the moderately aggressive plan. All right, and I'm just putting a little bit of money in every week. I just wanted to test this out, so that way I would have something to show you all, like what the return was and what you could expect with Acorns. All right, now if you don't want to go this route, if you don't want to use Acorns and have them pick stocks and invest for you, then what you can do, you can actually open up a brokerage account, open up a Roth IRA with like E-Trade or Fidelity, etc. Just different companies like that. There's all kinds of them. But you can invest in an index fund called VT Sachs. Okay? VT Sachs. And you can see year-to-date return for VT Sachs has been 15.82%. with an expense ratio of 0.04%. So the fees are low, and this has been an index fund that tracks the total stock market. It tracks the stock market as a whole, and it has a pretty good track record. All right. So you can go to a company like E-Trade, just throw your money into VT-SAX. If you don't want to do any thinking, if you don't want to like try to pick individual stocks, which I don't suggest, then you could do something like this. So either Acorns, where they'll pick the stocks for you, or you could go to E-Trade, Fidelity, and invest in something like VT-SAX. All right, so now what we've done, we've saved the money, we made sure we had enough money to invest, and then we've either signed up with Acorns, or we've gotten with E-Trade or Fidelity or a company like that, and then we've got either an index fund set up, or we have them picking the stocks for us, putting money in funds, etc. So now we've got that part figured out. Now what we have to do, step 3, is we have to go into our bank account and we need to set this up to automatically withdraw money every week or every month, whatever interval you want to do. Make sure you're automatically putting money into these accounts. All right, make sure you set up automatically. Do not trust yourself that you're going to get on there and you're going to put money in every single week or every single month, because it's not going to happen. Like, you're going to fail yourself. So what you have to do, you have to set up systems, you have to set up like automation. That way you can stay consistent with your investing, right? I mean, it's really the only way to guarantee that you're going to stay consistent. All you have to do is just make sure you have enough money in there. When it goes to pull it out, it can, right? Just budget for it, make it part of your budget, and then keep your investing consistent. All right, guys. And like I said, if you want to invest more than $6,000 or $7,000, depending on what your income is or how old you are for that Roth IRA, then you can just open up another brokerage account, a regular taxable brokerage account, and then you can invest even more money. All right, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you click that subscribe button, you tick the bell. I'll be putting out all kinds of videos in 2021 throughout the whole year. We're gonna stay consistent. It's probably gonna be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's what we're shooting for right now. Maybe some more videos in between, but definitely Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you give that little thumbs up button a little tap. All right, guys. I'll see y'all on the next video.